Hey there, this is Brock coming to you from rural Vietnam. Today I'm going to go over a few things. I've been traveling for more than a year now, been backpacking different parts of the world, and I've come up with a list of ultralight backpacking gear list, I guess you could call it. So today I'm going to go over what's in my backpack and let you know what really is important and what's not important. Before you bite the bullet, before you travel the world, it's good to have this information in your head so you don't overpack and you definitely don't want to underpack. So you can pack a little bit more, you can pack a little bit less, but I'm going to show you today kind of what I'm doing. So let's go over the bag. In my opinion, the most important is to have a good bag. The brand probably isn't the most important. Make sure it's very large and it can hold all of the electronics that you have. So what I suggest is that you understand what electronics you're going to bring and make sure you purchase a very durable, strong bag that can actually fit as a carry-on. This is very important. As you travel the world, you will realize that the most important things that you have are your electronics. You can really screw your vacation up if you have this stuff stolen. Your carry-on is the safest bet. I've actually put things in the bag that they put underneath the plane, and when I got that back, things had been taken and stolen from my bag. So you cannot even trust the airlines these days. So be super cautious. So make sure you get a big bag. Make sure it has a slot in the back of the bag like this that allows you to have a laptop inside. It's a perfect bag. It has a laptop holder, something in the middle, as well as a bag for a section for my camera and everything else. If you have a laptop already, awesome. Make sure it's good for editing. This particular laptop kicks butt. It's a little bit older. I need to update so I can edit quicker. But for now, this is all I have. So I suggest if you have not purchased a computer yet, get a laptop. And I might catch grief for this, but in my opinion, get Mac. You don't have to worry about viruses, and repeatedly over and over and over again when you listen to people talk about editing, Mac is the way to go. I've even seen people who specifically bought a PC, the top of the line PC, but it kept running into problems with editing, and so they had to go back to Mac. So I only use Mac. That's my opinion, but make sure you have a laptop to edit. External hard drive. Find the latest and greatest. I'm going to attach the links of all these things down below so you can find them easier. But this is 2 terabytes. It's lasted quite a while, but the more the better, the quicker the better. Make sure that it has a writing speed capability, or a speed capability that's very high, because you will drop your videos, you'll drop your photos on this thing, and if you want to edit video especially, if this is not fast enough to handle, to go back and forth between the editing program and your computer, this will limit your editing capability, so make sure it has enough speed. Also in my arsenal is an external flash. I don't use it as much as what I thought I would. However, if your goal is to specifically take pictures as you travel, you're probably going to want an external flash. And to go along with the external flash, wireless transmitters, so you can set up your flash over here, create dramatic looks. So definitely recommend getting one of these if photos are your thing. You will notice how every single thing that I have, and will show you, is inside a plastic bag. Yeah, super important, because you may think that your bag is waterproof, you may think that you have a cover on your bag, you may think all of these things are good and you're protected. But if you don't have it in that plastic bag, the one unforeseen event where your bag literally gets flooded that you did not see coming, right? This is just one added step. So buying these at your local grocery store are super important. Put everything inside one, especially the important thing, put 2 bags together, because heaven forbid something crazy happens that you just cannot predict, and it happens, you're SOL and you lose everything. So be sure to put that extra protection with plastic bags. This is a very long cable. It's a microphone, external microphone. I plug it into my camera that I'm filming with right now, and I can create it's a long cable, and I can attach it when I interview myself, or if I want to interview someone else. I don't use this very often, but when I need it, I have it ready to go. Headphones, be sure to have headphones. To go along with my filming, I have a piece of a glide cam. Mixed feelings. Definitely big, definitely bulky. And the new technology now is you can get a battery operated unit like this, and it's actually much better than a glide cam. So I will attach that in the link below. So much better than a glide cam. I want to update to one of those, but for now, this is what I have. Don't forget a case for your laptop, super important. This provides cushion. To give you an idea, look, it's already very dirty, which is good, and there's kind of dents within it, which is great because that means this is absorbing the shock rather than my laptop. One blow to the laptop and it's finished. When you have a case like this, it literally helps a lot, so make sure you get one of these. Super important. One thing that I don't have because it recently broke is a universal outlet. You plug it into the wall, you can plug it into any outlet in anywhere in the world, and it'll convert to whatever outlet you want it to from any part of the world. So it's a literally universal unit. It broke, great, so I don't have it. But you also want that and this, which is, this is the American unit, but it has 3 prongs. Many of them out there that has 2. Make sure you get 3 and you'll be good to go. It allows you to plug it into your universal adapter, and then you can have 3 electronic devices. Make sure your universal adapter has also USB ports to charge your phone and things like that. Always bring your battery chargers and spare batteries for your camera. You don't just want to have one battery because sometimes you'll go a couple of days without being able to charge, and you want to have spares ready to go. My GoPro, love this thing. This is the Hero 4. Definitely get the latest and greatest GoPro. The image stabilization now is amazing with GoPro. This does not have IS, so I definitely want to get an upgraded one with IS. But if you're going to buy a GoPro, definitely do the latest and greatest version. Believe me, you want image stabilization. I'm also using an external light on my camera. I can't show you because I'm using it, but I will attach that below as well. But basically it's lighting my face right now. If I turn it off, things are very dark, and you'll see. Watch this. See, not very exciting, right? So if I turn this on, not too much, otherwise I'm overkill. That's about right. It lights everything up, and you want this. You can create dramatic effects in certain scenarios, so get one of them. They're relatively cheap, as well as an external microphone. I'll attach those below. The camera I'm shooting with right now is the 70D. Love it. It's did a lot of awesome stuff for me. However, I want to upgrade, and I'll attach the camera that I want to upgrade to for many reasons. I want to be able to shoot 4K, and I want image stabilization capability. Whether it's the camera or the lens or combined, image stabilization is very important. Unfortunately, the 70D does not have it, and the lens I have right now does not have it. And it's very frustrating dealing with IS in post. Blah. Get image stabilization before you go into editing, and it will save you a lot of time, trust me. Sometimes you need to shave, right? An electronic shaver. I got the man groomer, really manly, right? So it's actually really cool. It's pretty rough. I've been kind of rough on it, so a couple of teeth are broken, not on the device, but on the plastic adjuster, but it still works perfectly. This has been cool. There's a couple other ones you could get your hands on, but so far this thing has been pretty legit. You can shave this way, or you can do this, I don't know, so man groomer. So I think that's it for electronics. This is super important. This is my passport. In every travel document you have, you should put it in a Ziploc bag, again, or 2. Keep everything together. This is super, super important. And I always keep this in my carry-on because this is the crap that you physically can't lose. Do not keep it anywhere else. Keep it with you always. However, if you're going out into the streets, you're supposed to have it with you, but let's say something crazy happens and it gets lost. Well, then you're screwed. So if I were to ever have any trouble with any authority in any country, which I hope I don't, I have not yet, I would then say, well, I left it at my hotel because I'm scared that someone would take it. That would be my excuse, and usually they're probably okay with that. You just take them to your hotel, show them the passport, it's okay. But I never walk around a town or a city with my passport. You're supposed to, but I don't. Super important. Now let me tell you, before I started to travel, I wanted to find a water device, a device that can filter any type of water, and this is what I found was the best one, Renovo. I have not used this yet. However, this thing is amazing. Basically, I learned that there's different filters and different size. The pores that the water comes through are different microns. This was the smallest that I could find, and basically what it did is it filters out all bacteria and viruses. Many filters will filter out bacteria, but they cannot filter out a virus. And the companies don't mention this. They say, yeah, it filters out 98, 99% of bacteria. And you think, oh, this is great. I want to buy it. Be careful. Do more research. Filtering out bacteria is not the only bad thing. Believe me, you want bacteria and viruses. And the most important in my mind, the second most important I should say, is it filters out almost all organic toxins. Basically, if you drink from a river, and the river has bacteria and viruses in it, it's going to filter all that crap out and you can drink. But what about a river that has man-made toxins in the river? Does your other filter do that? No. This one does, and this is the reason I bought it. So maybe the filter rate, the speed at which water comes out or you can drink is a little bit slower, but I don't care. If there's things in the water that I don't want in my body, I am absolutely happy to wait the extra couple of seconds because I do not want to ingest toxic material. So this is why I bought this one. The price was relatively cheap. So this is what I got. I have not used it. I've been fortunate enough everywhere that I've traveled, I have not needed to use it, but believe me when I say this is legit. So if you have not bought one of these yet, get one in case. You never know where you're traveling. Maybe an earthquake happens and there's no water supply. You have to drink from a river. You have no idea. This could save your life, and it sounds far-fetched, but crap happens. So you don't want to chance your life. Spend 30 bucks, 50 bucks, whatever this thing was, and get it. Going back to electronics, the case for my tripod. I have a tripod that my camera is on. Definitely get a case. Get a case. Clothing. You'll notice in a lot of my videos I wear the same shirt, the same pants, the same everything, because I don't own anything. Underwear. I have five or four pair, something like that. Same thing with socks. I have socks on, right? 5 pair of those. T-shirts. I have a t-shirt. I have like 3 of those. I have a button-up shirt. I have 3 of those. 2 pair of pants and 2 pair of shorts. That's literally everything I own. And a belt. Oh, and a sweater. But you kind of want to pack based on where you're going. I'm in Asia, it's very hot, I don't need warm things, but I do have a sweater just in case. One tip before you go, you want to buy ponytail holders, right, for women, and use it to wrap your stuff up because it will save you space. When you put these things in your rucksack, which I'm going to show you here in a moment, you want to stack them this way or stack them this way around your rucksack, and it saves so much room, and plus it can protect your valuables that are in your rucksack. This is where you kind of don't want to underspend. Getting a rucksack is important. You want to buy a waterproof rucksack. This is the one I got. It's waterproof, and you want to buy a spray to add extra waterproofing to spray on it, so if water does hit it, it literally repels water. So you want to do that before you leave also. Very important, just to have the extra protection. But this is 85 liters, 85-liter bag. I would absolutely recommend 85 liters. Do not go any less because you will find that you will run out of room pretty quick. Anything bigger than that, feels like you're going to carry a tank on your back. So 85 feels pretty good. I like it, and I would stick right around that number. This is a case to cover the rucksack in case it rains. Again, spray this as well, so if it does rain, it has extra protection. And the last item is going to be toiletries. Now, this is a weird topic, right? The most important thing, toilet paper. You think I'm kidding. Things are not clean in Asia, not like they are in the West. That also goes for the food. Many times you will eat food and it just wasn't prepared properly, and well, you want this, trust me. Next on the list, I'm a dude, so hair gel. Again, buy one. Everything that you need to buy will be where you're going to go. They sell things in other places in the world, so don't pack a million things. Pack a travel unit, not a big tub of hair gel that's going to last you a year. Get something small and go to the local grocery store. You will save so much money going to a local market or local grocery store. Shop like a local, be a local, right? And save a ton of money. So bringing this stuff from home is pointless. It adds weight and it's more expensive in your home country, believe me. Bring one little thing of deodorant and a couple of bandages, right? That's about it. And again, everything, if you need more, they sell it at the local store, so don't worry. One last thing for back to electronics. I keep bouncing back and forth. Electronics. Make sure you purchase storage on the internet, a cloud, to upload all of your content to. Before I left, I researched what felt like 100 different websites. The one that I thought was the best was Dropbox. I even went to the big ones, even Google. The problem is, you cannot tailor the settings to what you want. And you can unsync things and you can change things, but believe me when I say I've tried the Amazon one, I tried many, and I researched many more, but what I found is that Dropbox gives you complete control over every little thing, and you can tailor it to what you want. So don't waste your money, don't waste your time. Please get Dropbox. You will thank me later, or at least you will wish you listened to me if you choose to go with a different one, because you will pay the monthly fee or the yearly fee and you'll say, oh my God, this doesn't do what I want it to do. And now you're going to switch to Dropbox after you're finished. So just bite the bullet. Believe me, Dropbox is the way to go. That's pretty much my list. This is literally what I've been traveling with for over a year in what, like 18 different countries? I don't even know, a lot of countries. And you really don't need much. And literally I could take a couple articles of clothing and throw them out. I just don't need them. So don't overspend, don't overpack. Cool, so thank you for watching. Hopefully this helps. If you're at all interested in traveling the world, please comment below. Let me know your plans, where you're going, what you want to do. That's cool. I love reading these comments. If you are interested in purchasing any of these items, I humbly ask that you use the links in the description below. You're not charged anymore by using these links, but I think I get a couple dollars or something like that if you do purchase through Amazon or the links below, and that would help me fund my journey. And I hope that in the future, if you travel and you make videos, you then can have other people help support you in your journey. It's been a wild ride. If you are planning to travel the world, awesome decision. Kudos to you. Time is running out. Start living. Take care.